Thank you for returning to the channel. We are here today to delve into an intriguing and incredibly great topic for everyone who wishes to increase their charisma and personal impact without using words alone. Yeah, we've heard that. Now let's talk about ways to use nonverbal cues to make yourself more appealing. When it comes to language and your own personal attitudes in daily life, have you ever seen that some individuals possess that additional quality that causes them to command attention wherever they go, even when they remain silent? Somehow people take note, and that's what we'll be discussing. How to cultivate that captivating aura that is sure to turn heads while maintaining a stealthy appearance. So be prepared to discover helpful and realistic suggestions that can boost your confidence, exude serenity and safety, and of course demonstrate how possessing these abilities, like knowing when to smile, can greatly increase one's opportunities in life. Raise the quality of your personal relationships, professional connections, and social encounters. Read on. Having a healthy dose of self-esteem goes beyond simply enjoying one's own company. It's an essential foundation for all your encounters with the environment around you. A healthy dose of self-confidence radiates in each decision-making process. But how can we foster and sustain that unwavering self-assurance? Before anything else, make sure you give yourself credit for anything you've accomplished, no matter how minor. Taking care of oneself, both physically and psychologically, through regular exercise and healthy eating, is an important step towards gaining confidence. Maintaining a healthy weight, which in turn affects one's internal well-being, is essential. You may greatly influence your self-perception by surrounding yourself with positive individuals. If you want to surround yourself with positive people who will cheer you on and share in your successes, avoid those who always find fault with you or try to bring you down, as this might weaken your self-esteem. Love and support yourself unconditionally, especially when you're feeling down or uncertain. It's okay to make mistakes. It's a part of growing up. Ultimately, put money into your own development. Remember that setbacks are stepping stones to success and growth. Gain inspiration by reading books, going to seminars, and listening to podcasts. Learning new things and honing your existing abilities are two great ways to boost your confidence and intellectual capacity. Always remember to keep your self-esteem strong. The more competent you feel, the more confident you become. It's not a one-and-done deal. Rather, it is a lifelong process that requires constant introspection, nurturing, and personal development. Having a sense of humor is crucial, as it is among the most desirable traits that everyone can have, particularly when it comes to looking good without using a lot of words. Sharing a good laugh may bring people together in an instant. It connects people over language barriers and creates a bond that is nearly immediate. But how can you show some humor without constantly needing to start with a joke? It's to have a sense of humor is to have a light-hearted approach to life, which includes more than just making jokes. Being able to express the humorous and ironic aspects of commonplace situations through strategically placed smiles and amusing facial expressions. Expressing oneself, or even being able to make fun of oneself through self-irony, is a terrific method to demonstrate your comedy when you're not taking yourself too seriously all the time. Being comfortable demonstrates that you are friendly and relatable, which in turn encourages others to form deeper connections with you on a more intimate and casual level. Taking note of one's emotional state in ordinary circumstances and discreetly communicating it. It's amazing how a simple look or gesture can convey so much allure. When something amusing happens and you share a knowing glance with someone, they are the small moments that, despite their simplicity, speak loudly without using words. It's also important to learn to listen attentively and have a decent sense of humor. Our ability to laugh at ourselves and at other people's jokes, tales, and remarks is a reflection of our sense of humor. Being in your immediate vicinity has a multiplicative effect on your mood, your relationships, and your ability to adjust to new situations. Bring a sense of fun to life. Being able to adapt one's mood to different situations demonstrates a level of social intelligence that is clever and perceptive, appealing. Ultimately, developing one's sense of humor entails more than simply making jokes. It is fundamental to how you interact with the world through nonverbal means. By honing this ability, you can not just enhance your regular encounters, but also heighten your subtle allure, making other people desire to be near you. Charisma is an elusive trait that some people appear to have by default. Nevertheless, the bright side is that it can be developed with practice. Being charismatic is about more than just what you say. It can be cultivated and displayed by anyone, even when they remain silent. It's not only what you say, but also the way you say it, your actions, and your interactions with the world around you. You can discreetly exude charisma by concentrating on your presence, which entails giving your undivided attention to any given situation. Being fully present with the people and things around you can have a profound effect. Appealing and exuding self-assurance even when no words are uttered, body language is equally important in this context. When you stand tall, make direct eye contact, and use little meaningful movements, you convey a sense of warmth and understanding. Leaning forward just a little and making eye contact while you listen is a great way to show respect. It's an art to be respectful, but it's also an art to attract people to you, to be personable, and to respond without using words. Nodding your head and making little motions are great ways to demonstrate your engagement. Showing appreciation for the encounter, even when you're not fully engaged, might boost your charisma. Speaking with more genuineness is another technique to boost your charisma. When you engage in genuine interactions, it shows in your reactions and interactions. Being authentic and genuine is a very charismatic quality that can greatly enhance one's interpersonal connections. Lastly, establish an emotional bond, motivate others with your behavior, and exude charisma. It's also about being a role model, showing guts and honesty even when no one is watching. A person's deeds, rather than their words, can significantly impact their opinion of them through the cultivation of such qualities. By exhibiting these traits and engaging in these actions, you can exude an irreproachable charisma that needs no words to captivate. With your subtle influence, you may effortlessly captivate any space you enter, leaving a lasting impression on those around you. No matter what, a grin is always a great way to brighten up any situation. Smiling is one of the most strong and widely acknowledged human expressions that have the ability to transcend both linguistic and cultural boundaries. Let's get into the topic of how a simple smile can enhance your attractiveness, even when there's no sound whatsoever. A smile is more than just a happy reaction. It's a means of expression that communicates friendliness, optimism, and openness. When you grin, it shows that you're kind and approachable, which can make a big impression. Smiling has the potential to persuade others in situations where words can fail or be inappropriate. When you smile at someone, it brightens their day and spreads a positive energy that others feel. Getting the other person to grin back is a surefire way to lift their spirits and grow your network, which will make you more appealing in both personal and professional contexts. Research has demonstrated that the release of endorphins, which are neurotransmitters beneficial to one's health and well-being, can occur when one smiles. This in turn makes you feel better and less anxious. As a result, smiling does more than only make you look better. It also enhances your overall well-being. Not only does it improve how other people perceive you, but it also has a direct positive influence on your physical and emotional well-being. Be sure that the smile you're wearing is genuine, else it can come across as fake or artificial. Train yourself to live in the now and discover true happiness in your everyday encounters. Doing so will assist in keeping your teeth and gums healthy, which is essential for a more attractive smile. Having a great smile starts with taking good care of your teeth. Make sure you brush, floss, and visit the dentist regularly. Going to the dentist with a smile on your face does wonders for your self-esteem and how you come across to others. In conclusion, smiling is an effective way to boost your attractiveness. It's important to remember that a pleasant and friendly demeanor can go a long way. Adding more smiles to your nonverbal communication can greatly enhance your social and professional life. Through this simple yet powerful form of communication, you will experience the mental and physical benefits as well as give off an air of being more confident and personable. When we stand tall and proud, the world can see how confident and self-confident we are. The way we present ourselves visually says a lot about our personality, self-esteem, and the world around us. Let's take a look at the real world and see how proper posture may make you seem and feel more appealing. Being silent and keeping one's posture straight is essential for exuding assurance and self-assurance. Having strong shoulders not only benefits your physical well-being by reducing the likelihood of muscle aches and strains, but they also influence how others see you. People who stand tall and proud are generally perceived as more confident, capable, and upbeat. Standing tall and straight not only helps you breathe better, but it also has a major impact on managing anxiety and staying composed, both of which are crucial in high-pressure scenarios. In addition to practicing excellent breathing, it assists in enhancing the clarity and effectiveness of your speech in the event that you choose to initiate improvement through verbal communication. You can improve your posture by doing exercises like Pilates, yoga, or strength training that focus on strengthening your abdominal muscles. These workouts not only aid in the correction of muscular imbalances, but they also foster a heightened sense of self-awareness, enabling you to sit up straight all day long and pay close attention to your posture when you're seated. Ensure that your chair and desk are properly adjusted to support your back, particularly if you spend long periods of time sitting at a desk or computer. Sit up straight, take frequent breaks to stretch and reposition yourself, and remember to stand tall and confidently with your hands on your hips in the power posture. Practice this pose before big events. Research shows that this technique involves standing with your feet slightly apart and hips slightly bent. This might indeed raise levels of confidence-inducing hormones and lower levels of stress-related chemicals. Knowing that your body language reflects your emotional and mental well-being, boosting your self-esteem and self-assurance will come as second nature. By enhancing your posture via the practice of maintaining an upright and healthy position, you will not only be reducing your risk of physical health issues, but it will also help you be more present and peaceful. Six-pack exercise selflessness. Selflessness is an attribute that goes beyond. It demonstrates a sincere care for others and acts without expecting anything in return, both in words and deeds. Not only makes the recipient's life better, but it also makes the giver much more appealing. Discover the ways in which practicing selflessness can enhance your allure, even when you're alone. From casual, everyday acts like holding a door open to more substantial, life-altering vows. Regularly volunteering for a local cause is one example of how these acts of kindness demonstrate empathy and compassion. These are essential in every kind of professional or social connection. To begin living a life of generosity, you must first have paying attention to the needs of those around you, even if it's only a small act like smiling or listening intently. Even the most little acts of kindness, like listening to someone or lending a hand, can make a huge difference. These acts have an impact well after they've been done. Additionally, acts of kindness might be fostered by active participation in volunteer endeavors. Giving back to non-profit organizations has multiple benefits, including improving society and fostering a social network built on the principles of caring for one another and respecting one another's privacy. This fosters admirable traits like selflessness, leadership, and teamwork, while strengthening one's character. It also improves the mental and physical health of its practitioners, according to research. It's often believed that engaging in altruistic activities, such as helping others, can reduce stress and extend longevity. Experience the positive emotional response often called the helper's high, which consists of a feeling of success and happiness. Commit to doing good deeds on a regular basis. Establish attainable objectives of acts of kindness in your daily life, whether it's something as easy as complimenting 3 individuals every day, or something more involved like beginning a community effort. What matters most is that these deeds become fundamental to your interactions. Altruism is a subtle but profoundly effective way to interact with others and the environment. An effective strategy for enhancing your attractiveness, it demonstrates that you care about other people and are prepared to make changes for the better the world around you, which not only makes you attractive to others, but also 7 ways to be appealing to men that they greatly respect and adore. good perfume is more than just an aroma. It can make a strong statement about the wearer. The perfect scent can do more than just boost your confidence. It can also make you feel more present and confident, even when you don't say a word. Let's go into the art of selecting and donning perfume in a manner that leaves a lasting effect on those in your vicinity. Fragrance is an unseen art form with the ability to elicit emotions and memories. Consequently, it is vital to choose the correct scent to evoke the desired feelings and recollections. Choose a scent that harmonizes with your character and way of life. For instance, a lighter, more airy scent would be perfect for daily use, and save the bolder, more eye-catching fragrances for those more formal events or evenings out. Using less perfume is better because you want to achieve a subtle atmosphere rather than a strong one. Apply it on pressure areas like the wrists, behind the knees, and behind the ears to create a lasting sensation. In addition to selecting and applying the fragrance, the heat-emitting dots make it easier to disseminate the aroma all day long. When choosing the right perfume, it's crucial to think about how long the scent will last and how far it will be projected. A lightweight and understated scent is perfect for workplaces or other settings where you'll be interacting closely with people. On the other hand, perfumes with a stronger projection can be a powerful tool for making a daring statement at social events. In addition to being a great icebreaker, a nice scent can often pique someone's curiosity, leading to inquiries about the fragrance's label or category, ultimately leading to further in-depth conversations. When you discover a scent that you love, be sure to wear it consistently for all of your important talks and key friendships. People will start to link the scent of something you love with you, which can establish a lasting impression and strengthen your unique brand. While making an impression is paramount, a smell that is both pleasing to the senses and applied with precision is not simply a layer on top of your personal hygiene routine. It's a reflection of who you are and a potent instrument for enhancing your charm. It opens doors for you to make an impression that lasts by taking your demure demeanor to a higher plane. Having a serene demeanor is a highly desirable trait that can distinguish one from being completely ignored to being admired. Being calm, collected, and friendly exudes authority, credibility, and friendliness, qualities that are captivating in any kind of social or professional encounter. We'll go into the ways to develop and exhibit this calmness, even in the storm of daily life. Mastering your own emotions is crucial, and techniques like meditation can help you do just that. Practices like yoga or deep breathing can help you calm your thoughts and quiet the mind and body so you can keep your cool no matter how intense the situation. Another important factor is having the capacity to remain calm and collected under pressure. Serenity can be enhanced through deliberate practice. For instance, when confronted with a lengthy queue or traffic, use it as a chance to practice patience and acceptance. The power of nonverbal cues is paramount when it comes to serenity. Maintain an open and relaxed posture and refrain from making any abrupt movements. Keep your gaze steady. Doing so will make you seem more composed. Folks who are good at managing their time also seem more composed. Avoid appearing to be in a constant state of hurry or be late all the time, which might give the impression of chaos or tension. Plan your day in advance and leave ample time between appointments to avoid stress and rushing. Being composed and articulate when communicating is another way to show composure. Using a low tone of voice and purposeful pauses are ways to project an image of composure and mastery. Subtle gestures like nodding and smiling can convey serenity even when words fail. Being present at all times and being ready to handle unexpected situations can show that you are able to remain composed and determined in the face of adversity. Displaying remarkable emotional resilience while maintaining an air of professionalism is something that can be honed and refined through time. When you make an effort to be peaceful, you enhance not just your charisma, but also your authority in every facet of your life. Having mastered the skill of persuasive language, it may seem daunting, but it is entirely doable with the help of excellent nonverbal cues. Expressions, body language, and the energy you project are powerful tools for persuasion. Nonverbal communication is an effective means of attracting and influencing others. So we will examine how to develop and use persuasive body language. Initially, it's vital to grasp the basics. Body language, facial expressions, and eye contact are the foundations of nonverbal communication. Demonstrations of openness and ease, such as making direct and assured eye contact, can communicate authenticity and conviction. Body language communicates openness and trust, and nonverbal cues, such as hand movements, can be powerful in conveying meaning without using words. For instance, a nod can confirm agreement, while indicating to someone or something can subtly but effectively draw attention to and emphasize a particular topic. Another method of persuasion is to supplement and reinforce what is being said through body language. Expressions conveyed by your facial expressions. A frown can convey disapproval or skepticism without engaging in conversation. Careful usage of these expressions is required to avoid unintended messages. They make you look natural and unstaged by timing your facial expressions and body language with the context. This entails modifying your nonverbal cues in response to the individuals and circumstances at play. Keeping one's body language more formal and under control can be the way to go in a business meeting. Conversely, conversing informally can benefit from a less stiff and more casual demeanor. Cultivating situational awareness, paying attention to the responses of others around you, and adjusting your approach based on room reading and real-time body language adaptation is essential. Lastly, the secret to successful persuasion is constancy. It necessitates that you maintain coherence in your actions and words to avoid misunderstandings and damage to your reputation. Keeping your body language in sync with your actual objectives is crucial for being clear and effective. With practice and focus on detail, you can learn to use non-vocal forms of persuasion. Use body language to captivate and persuade, enhancing your communication skills. Words that are few in number lend an aura of secrecy. This, in turn, can be an engaging and persuasive approach, particularly for those times when you wish to elevate your visibility without depending too heavily on descriptions. Being a bit mysterious might pique people's interest as they attempt to decipher the meaning behind your guarded demeanor. Now that we've established your persona, let's get into the ways in which you can subtly and effectively cultivate this enigmatic aura. Being mysterious doesn't imply being unapproachable or remote. Rather, it contemplates the art of showing oneself subtly through the deliberate and chosen disclosure of one's personal information. This not only captivates your audience, but it also allows you to shape their perception of you and your image. One way to make someone seem mysterious is by using non-verbal cues, such as a thoughtful stare at a person while they talk, and the strategic use of silence. These subtle details give your personality dimension, making people curious about your thoughts and feelings. Together with fascination, you should pick your times and places for your decisions with great care. Being more reserved can sometimes make you feel uncomfortable sharing personal information. To attract more attendees at a social event, for instance, rather than launching into detailed stories, you might want to speak more generally about your interests and activities, saving the specifics for when the time is right. Another tactic is to strike a good balance between being gregarious and maintaining a certain level of discretion. This approach can make your interactions more intriguing and leave people wanting to know more about you. Ultimately, cultivating mystery is about creating an air of intrigue that draws people in and keeps them engaged.